Hello.
Hello.
Yay, I did it. Yeah. Yay. Everybody cheering for me. I did it. We'll go to the next area, do a little bit of clothes shopping.
A bit of hoe shopping.
A little bit of clothes shopping. Where do I gotta go?
Women
How do I get
be
there?
shopping though.
How do I get there? Where's the train station? Tis where... Oh, I know where it's gonna be. I'm a dumbass. It's over here. Everybody waving me goodbye. I'm the champion. Yay, now you're gonna come get your ass kicked by me, right? Please tell me we're gonna kick your ass.
I got a boot and it's got your booty's name on it.
No? I'm not gonna kick your ass this time?
I think we scared him. Came in too strong. See, he's like pretending like, yeah, I don't want to bet or anything. Looking at my phone.
Yay, we're finally heading to the last...
And there's tapping your foot and you're just like, when can I kick this guy's ass? Just waiting for my moment. He's got to get off this train at some point.
It's coming.
The more you wait hop, the worse it's going to be. I know you ain't training. I know you ain't been training up.
Route
what level
10.
your Pokemon's at?
What? I completely forgot about this route, actually.
Oh.
Probably not a it's probably like one trainer in it. There's a reason why I forgot it.
Hey, this is where you can get the Mr. Mime. Mr. Rhyme.
You can get them much earlier, I believe, if you have the DLC.
Nice. But this is where he initially is, right?
I think so.
Mr. Rhyme.
It's one of the Pokemon that I don't know how I feel about. I wish it was its own thing, to be honest. I wish it wasn't an evolution.
Kind of like how Sock is kind of different from Throw.
Yeah.
It's Rhyme time.
They definitely could have just made Mr. Rhyme like a, you know, a weird British Pokemon.
But he's bringing the hood to you.
They could have made it an evolution of Mime Jr. That would have been fine.
I actually forgot that he was in this game. I actually almost, if I knew he was, he might have almost would have been our pick. Just so I could, for a joke. So I could do bit of Crime Time theme song from WWE. Name him Rhyme Time.
Yes. Maybe he'll be in the next game we can... Oh wait. Is ice type gonna work against Steelix?
Give it a try. It might be it's either neutral or it will work.
It's neutral.
But yeah, shit. It's special defense. Oh no, the hail.
Well, the hail's not gonna bother us because we're ice type.
Oh yeah. Yo, 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 check your rollies and get your 40s. It's crime time. Brooklyn, Brooklyn.
They're
Bringing
sending
the
out a
hood to you.
Mudsdale.
We're bringing the hood to you.
This would have been... Okay, yeah. They're sending out a Mudsdale.
Mudsdale.
It's the horse Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I know. It's mono ground.
That means it shouldn't affect us at all because we have levitation.
Yes.
Lower that special defense.
Which is why Weezing was always my favorite poison to use, like, battle-wise.
Oh.
Especially in the old gens.
It knows Stomped though.
Because it would, on the regular Weezing, it would make his only weakness Psychic before, like, moves like Gravity and Smackdown.
Oh, that's probably what our... Yep. That's what our Gigantamax... That's weird. Our Gigantamax move negates our Weezing's ability.
Yeah, that's why... Yeah.
Hey. Y'all stay away. Stay away. Stay away.
God. They're Wolverines. They're gonna kill you. They're gonna fucking kill you. Wolverines are scary.
Ooh,
I think it's just the fact, I don't know, there's something even scarier about something that's small that can kill you than something that's like big that can kill you.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Because you know it's not going to be as clean with the small one too. At least like a big, like a, I would, if there's any giant...
Why is he gotta be faster?
Of any giant predator that I'd want to be murdered by, I would want to be murdered by a jaguar. Because they for sure give you the that final spine bite, so they just like instantly kill you before anything. They don't play with you as much as like other things. It'll be an instant.
Nice. Good to know.
Like shark, it's too you're thrashing around in the water. You know, it's gonna like take an arm, and then you're gonna be. And a lot of times, a shark like will go away for a little bit, and then it'll like come back to be like.
Well, a shark,
dead.
a shark generally isn't gonna eat a human.
Not generally, but I'm saying when it does.
Yeah,
there are
it's
cases
gonna be.
when this does happen. Yeah,
it's gonna be a long, grueling process.
Mm-hmm. Unless there's like a bunch of them, and still that's not gonna be clean either. You're just gonna be ripped apart like while you're alive, until you finally drown.
Ooh. You can do
Bears
it,
rough you up
bitches.
too much too. I've never seen all of Revenant, but I've seen parts of Revenant. It always seems like bears just like beat the shit out of you.
We have to see Revenant
before they ever finally kill you.
I can't believe you haven't seen all of Revenant. That's a good movie. It's such a good.
I've just seen like one scene of like one of the fight scenes between the bear and the dude. I think I just saw like a part of the first like mauling.
Man, that's such a good film.
I know it's based on real events, isn't it?
It might be, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken though.
It seems pretty realistic of like what I hear from bear attacks, because that's why a lot of people like survive from them too. Because a lot of times,
I don't have
like,
any berries.
especially with grizzlies.
Shit.
A lot of times with the grizzlies too, it's just out of like territorial like anger too. They just like they're not even going for the kill. They're just like beating the motherfucking shit. Get mugged.
No.
Mugged by a monster.
Is there no fucking place to heal? That's... I don't have any berries. guess I can just go here.
Oh,
So I gotta
was it
go.
real?
I gotta heal. I have to do a
Mm.
heal before we
Yeah.
progress.
Yes.
And we don't have any berries, so I can't camp.
Yeah. There's a fucked up video that's cool though, but it's fucked up. It's just like a dude out in the wilderness and he hears something like wrestling in the distance and you see this like Wolverine kind of like trotting up. You see it has a whole giant like goat's head in its mouth that's just dragging along.
Holy shit.
It just like drags along by him and kind of like stops and looks at him and then just like drags the head along.
I would take that as an omen to be, if I'm gonna be honest. There's something behind that. That's not something you see every day.
Nope. Wolverines, man. Weasels on steroids.
Screw you and your Corviknight.
The otters are pretty fucking scary too. Especially giant otters. Both the ocean ones and the giant river ones too. The giant river ones actually look the scariest.
We'll say Corviknights are a problem for us.
Yeah. Definitely.
I am into what we're talking about, I just can't add anything to it.
Oh yeah. I forgot what I was talking about for a second. Oh yeah, otters.
They're so
Seen so
cute.
many videos of them killing caiman, which are basically gators.
They're so cute.
So they're always in like groups and stuff, and just like thrashing around like giant ass caiman, and just like because they know like how reptiles work is just like they lose energy fast, like so they stress out and burn out all their energy on the water, and then the otters basically like, drown them and beat them to death.
And they're so cute.
Mm-hmm. They're pretty huge too. I always see them like they're always fighting off jaguars, and they make their little high pitched squeaks at them. And they're like,
Yes. Fucking love otters. Otters are the best.
Mm-hmm. Also known for some, especially this is the giant sea otters for some of the most violent sex rituals.
Holy shit.
That,
I was also gonna say they're prone to use tools as well.
Yes, they can use tools, but there's a pretty high fatality rate with their mating, especially on the female side, because she basically gets there's a high chance for drowning because they do it in the water, and it's really violent and like a lot of biting and scratching and thrashing and shoving underwater.
Holy shit.
And what's the problem is that sometimes males will do that to baby fur seals and basically rape them to death in water.
Oh my god.
There's your sea otter fact.
They're still adorable.
See, and dolphins are adorable too.
No, dolphins aren't adorable. Dolphins are a menace. They're a fucking menace.
But see, as you see, like both dolphins and sea otters both use tools, but what comes with using tools? Rape.
But a dolphin will rape a human. I have never heard of a story of an otter raping a human, but maybe it's because no humans have survived.
True, they will attack you though. attack the shit out of you. They're a big menace to surfers.
Oh yeah, they're
kind of the north part.
fucking. I fucked up there. But yeah, that is a bit terrifying. But dolphins are, they're predators, man.
Gotta watch out during breeding season with your little fur seal.
And of course, otters might do it. You just might not be able to survive to tell the tale.
They might, and maybe it's just because we're too big, and we're not attractive to them. Because maybe they have a type. Maybe they just like. Because at least a fur seal, that's actually like a baby fur seal is about like their size. A juvenile one.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Stay away.
Like you're trying to give a little cute fact about them using the tools like open shells, like stones to crack open clams, and then I destroyed it with the fact that they rape.
Yeah.
But that's nature for you.
Oh, come on. I gotta have berries to cook here, too. That's fine.
But a lot of things do. Ducks, camels, penguins. Lots of other types of birds. What is it? Petrels actually do it to penguins. Oh man, I don't know if I've talked about it on recording. How far are we to this episode?
17 minutes.
That's enough. That's enough. But ever talk about like the researcher who researched the Adelie penguins for like he like stayed on one of the islands, the Antarctic islands, for like months and like recorded watching, like living on the island stuff, like watching the penguins.
I don't like where this is going already.
And it was one of the most scarring experiences that he that he had.
Oh,
and
really?
He brought his research to the the associations and stuff, and they nearly put him away in prison for like almost near life sentence, like 20-30 years. And but luckily he didn't get that, and they basically buried all his research, and it wasn't released until 100 years after his death.
Why?
Because he had the complete detailed thing of Adelie penguins' mating rituals of their mating, like the months of their mating season, and it's some of the most grueling degeneracy that he ever saw. One account of not only of penguins going after small, like child penguins, and basically in a giant orgy frenzy of like a bunch of mad penguins just fucking everything. And it wasn't like to the point of like fucking dead penguins, to like what some of them that are like so decayed, like they're just like meat slabs, to penguins actually just going to holes in the ground and like fucking the holes in the ground.
Holy shit.
Trying to fuck even the predatory birds that are, trying to take advantage of the situation to, eat all the dead penguins and stuff.
Holy shit.
But he has like a whole like basically like 100 days of Sodom like account of researching that like shit, like basically almost got him put away. Because it was pretty early, it was like a turn of century, so like that type of stuff was like they weren't ready for it.
I could only imagine.
Just in every sense, like in like every philia. Those penguins did.
Oh man.
Just like an island of madness. It was like one of the small islands too. Just like, and if you ever seen like already like any type of those types of penguin islands, just like the whole floor is just like red and black with shit and blood.
Oh my god.
One of the worst smelling places you could ever be. Not all penguins are like that, but a lot of them are, especially at delis.
Hey, don't try to defend the depraved birds
What I'll-
now. you
What I'll
you
end,
threw them.
what I'll end it with is the
I
Adelie
like how
penguin.
you
Is that
literally
with a
threw them the fuck under the bus, drove the bus over them, backed up, and then was like, they're not that bad.
But before this episode ends, I must end it with this note, which is funny to end it. It's another separate penguin fact, especially with I watched it with the Adelie penguins. I know I actually probably talked about this in a recording, but needs to be added with this one. Of they don't know why, but sometimes Adelie penguins will just start walking away from the shore and going just towards the mountains, like that are like hundreds, thousands of kilometers away, and they'll just like walk towards the mountains until they die.
Holy shit.
And they say it's a mystery, but when I saw that it was an Adelie penguin, I'm like, no, he's seen shit. Just let him go.
Oh shit.
Though there is one redeeming one that is a cute one that I'll try to quickly get through. It was at a Adelie penguin at a zoo. The Adelie penguins, even though they have those types of like craziness too, they do have couples, and they will mate for life. It's just like sometimes like they have a pretty good chance of being taken away, and there are penguin divorces that happen, and it's usually pretty one-sided too, and it doesn't usually go good for the partner that wasn't the willing divorcee. Usually, a lot of times they'll just kind of be alone and kind of die from depression. And there's one that was starting to do that. It was at a zoo, and his girlfriend basically broke up with him, and so he was like, all the zookeepers just saw him that he just like stayed by himself in the corner, like away from all the other penguins, and just be like not really eating and just kind of sad. Obviously, going down the route of like killing himself with depression like that. So then they started noticing that they put up these new, and it was unrelated. They put up these new like little cute like kind of anime-ish like anime girl signs up, and he started like being cheered up, and he'd always be hanging around the little anima like penguin girl waifu, and and then he started showing like mating displays to it and stuff. So they had that. So he basically he basically leveled up to an anime waifu.
Fuck yeah.
But there's a sad story. They had to clean the tank and they had to take it out, and then he got depressed again, like really depressed, and was like super sad. But then they put it back, and he was good again. And now they have it like super close, so he can always be with his waifu.
Oh shit.
But just like us.
Good
I
lord.
think it was a
One
Japanese
punch.
suit too.
They brutalized One Punch.
One punch.
I was just trying to save our fairy types from having to deal with the fucking steel type.
It's up to the bugs. Bam. I mean, we
Yes.
psychic is metal.
Oh snap! And this will have to. This battle will be the last battle for the episode.
Oh, psychic not very effective to steal, huh? well, tell that to the spoon that just got bent.
Yeah, that's... We're not gonna get into that because we're fucking ice type should fucking... Now you're gonna fucking throw out a fucking...
See, it'd be cool if types
Ooh.
actually did different other things, like other than if it wasn't like if ice didn't like wasn't very effective against steel, but it like slowed down steel speed. Just like if any ice type hit it, like hit steel, if it like lowered its speed, even if it wasn't effective, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of like like the steel kind of getting all frozen up, like a machine getting cold.
Alright, Odorous.
And that'd be like cool, like like flame, like fire type moves could still be like super effective against steel, but like they would boost their speed. That should just be an ability. Oof. Ooh. I'm surprised Hurricane doesn't hit both of them.
I'm glad it don't.
I feel like it should. I'm also glad it didn't.
Foul play.
I mean, if it's a Hurricane, come on. It should be like also hurting the other guy.
Target's attack stat, the greater the damage. Ooh. But I like False Surrender and Darkest Lariat.
Yeah, and it's only like it only comes in a clutch if they're using those types of boost moves.
I'm good.
Very great and competitive though. Like someone who's like set up a swords dance and you hit them with that. That's like
Yeah.
what that's for.
Togedemaru.
Oh shit, we're fucked. It's Pikachu. Spike Pikachu.
Wannabe Pikachu.
You got Spike Pikachu, you got Wing Pikachu, you got Squirrel Pikachu, you got Pikablue. You got the Pikachu twins. You got Pika Dog.
Oh, Yamper.
Yeah.
Yamper should have been the Pikachu clone of this, but nope, Marpeco had to exist.
I definitely want to get Eradicate and call it Pikachu because you can learn Thunder and stuff.
I have, it's either Ratatat or Eradicate that I called Thor because it knows a bunch of electric moves.
Ah, yes, normals. Because the reason that they always give it.
And if I'm not mistaken, I have a Ratatat named Loki.
I do too. I have Eradicate one. That was one of my main ones.
But
I think I had that on my
was in
second run of
honor.
Heart Gold.
That was in honor of something. And this will be a bye-bye.
Bye-bye.